Being in love can feel like one of the most amazing feelings in the world. And even though you and your partner are very much in love with each other, it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll stick around. Sometimes you can be in a relationship with someone who loves you, and that person can still wind up leaving you. And that feeling of abandonment can really hurt. And it does because you know that you had love within your grasp and you still let it slip away. Anybody who's this close to having the perfect relationship and it ended, or you messed up, or you made a mistake, you had like this close to somebody? Damn, y'all ain't got nothing? I got some when I was in my conquest days. Come on. When I was in my conquest days. You ever heard that saying, a bird in the hand is better than two in the bush? Got one right in my hand, but I'm trying to get them two in the bush, brother. And I lose the one in my hand trying to get the two in the bush. One of the worst feelings in the world. Oh. Let me say one real quick thing. One of the worst feelings in the world, man, is to leave a good woman and wind up with a knucklehead. I had a good woman in my hand. I mean, I'm talking about church, cooking. She'd have put my grandma to shame, and that's hard to say right there. Good one, virtuous woman. But I thought she dressed too plain. Beautiful woman. I thought she dressed too plain. Nice banging body, but she kept it covered up. She wasn't easy either. Professional. So it wasn't like she was neglecting me. It was how I thought other people was looking at me. And not just that, I felt like I needed a dime piece on my arm. Something with some pow, pop, pop. That's what I thought I needed. So that's what I went out and got. And that pop, gave me a run for my money, brother. Gave me a run for my money. And then that fine, virtuous woman got married. A dude came and scooped her off the market real quick. I had a preacher friend of mine come to me one time. He said, hey, man, you be messing around with. He mentioned her name. I said, yeah. He said, man, if I was messing with her, he was a preacher. He said, man, if I was messing with her, I'd marry her. He said, if that was my woman, I'd marry that one. 6 reasons people leave the one they love. Number 1, they don't feel respected. Now, that goes without saying. Am I right? It's easy to leave a person who don't respect you. It's easy to leave somebody who don't respect you, even if you love them. Because I can love you, but if you don't respect me, I can't be with you. Unless I got low self-esteem, and I love you, and you disrespect me, but you don't show me love back. Low self-esteem will keep you in that situation. At the foundation of any relationship is respect. At the foundation of any relationship is respect. Your partner may love you, but they will never allow themselves to stay in a relationship that didn't have mutual respect. What I mean, you respect them, and they respect you. Only way you're going to stay in a situation like that is if you are broken, which means your self-esteem is low. But that don't mean I'm broken. Oh, yeah, it do. Don't mean you can't get fixed. And if you got low self-esteem and you refuse to say you broken, you ain't going to never change it. You got to acknowledge it to change it. A person's dignity is always going to come first, and it's best to stay mindful of that fact. Number 2, they don't feel emotionally supported. The bulk of what makes up a good relationship is the emotional support between two individuals who love one another. Neither one of you wants to feel disrespected or cheated. Rough patches are common. Rough patches happen, man. A lot of good couples who are still together, they go through rough patches. You have rough patches throughout your relationship. It's how you handle those rough patches. You don't just throw away the relationship. You got to do something different. Because something ain't working if you're having a rough patch. Sometimes you got to get away from each other sometimes. So you can think and process and get your thoughts together. Because as long as you still in it, you ain't going to see a lot of the stuff you need to. Come on, man. Y'all don't see it when you're in it. You got to step out of it so you can realize what you really in. Vulnerability opens up the possibility of pain. If your partner doesn't feel that they're being supported emotionally, it's less likely that they will allow themselves to be vulnerable with you. They might be vulnerable with somebody else. But once they share something with you and you hit their hand, like smack their hand, they probably won't be vulnerable with you no more. So now she don't want to tell you. That's the same thing with our kids, man. If you tell the truth, I won't beat you. Yeah, I stole it. What? You stole it? He ain't gonna be honest no more. She ain't gonna be honest no more. Your woman come and tell you something, some man all up in her face, talking about her butt and this and that and this and that. Me, I'm gonna be out there the next day to pick my lady up and to let him know, hey man, this mine. I ain't trying to blow y'all job thing up or nothing like that, brother. This me right here. So don't be saying nothing about her butt. Don't be saying nothing disrespectful to my girl. I wouldn't do that if you got a girl. So don't disrespect my lady. Ain't nothing wrong with being man to man. Ain't about being threatening. I mean, if it got to go to that, then it'll go to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to defend my lady one way or the other. But first you want to talk. Why you going to fuss her out? Go have a conversation with the man who talking about her butt. You yelling at her? No. 6 reasons people leave the one they love. Number 3, loss of physical intimacy. Especially for men. Because most likely if a man is cheating, it's for physical needs are not being met. And if a woman is cheating, her emotional needs are not being met. Physical affection is more than just sex and is part of the glue that holds the relationship together. And non-sexual physical intimacy is key to long-term happiness in relationships. Non-physical intimacy is just as important as sex. Holding hands, hugs, cuddling while y'all look at TV. Y'all looking at me like I'm speaking Spanish or something. I'm for real, bro.
You gonna hold my hand while we moving on this guy today. All right.
Now, if they forcing you, that's different. You're supposed to want to do it yourself. I ain't talking about she's saying, hold my hand. No. I mean, you want to hold her hand. And that being held close, and skin-to-skin contact releases the same bonding chemicals in your brain as sex would. Holding hands, skin-to-skin contact, just holding her, like you standing behind her, just holding her by her waist, and y'all looking at the ocean. Humans have an innate ability to interpret emotional messages through touch alone, and loss of physical intimacy is often the first step towards a loss of emotional intimacy, because there's a lot of information in just touch. Imagine you being asleep and you're knocked out cold, and all of a sudden somebody rocking you like this. Somebody is going through something, am I right? Somebody trying to wake you up. You're going to wake up like, huh? What? So some information was given by doing this. Now, imagine you laying down asleep and you feel somebody. You ain't going to jump up like, huh? What? Information is being given. Am I right? Come on, man. Physical touch has information in it. It has information in it without even talking. It's part of the body language thing. Oh man, y'all don't miss that. And loss of physical intimacy is often the first step towards a loss of emotional intimacy. It's such a critical part of a relationship that when it's gone, you or your partner may be tempted to look for it somewhere else. Because if you can't get that physical intimacy in your own relationship, you're going to get it somewhere else. Because we're human beings, we need it. 6 reasons people leave the one they love. Number 4, they don't feel they bring enough to the table. They say that about us men, man. They say if a woman makes more than a man, then oftentimes the man has a problem with that. Who said that? Come on, we all men in here. Please, somebody explain that to me. Because I ain't got no problem with my woman making a whole lot of money. Where's the problem at? Please explain to me. What difference would it make if she bringing in $1 million a year? If you need a cheerleader, I'm right behind her. Do you need a personal assistant? I do my job and be your personal assistant. Let's keep it in the family, baby. Come on. Who is upset because they woman make more money than them? That's what they say about us. Is that the truth? Is anybody in here would feel uncomfortable if your woman made more money than you? Who would feel uncomfortable? And why would you feel uncomfortable? Look, man, now nobody don't want to speak up now.
It's the way that society portrays her. Society portrays men.
Okay, so you're saying that society says we're supposed to be the provider. We're supposed to be the provider, right? You can still provide and she make more money than you. You can still provide, even if somebody got to go cut the grass. Somebody got to go get the shed that she just bought from DIY with the truck, have them put it in all this. You got a purpose. Believe it or not, a person is always at risk of leaving the relationship whenever they don't feel like they're enough for somebody. In a relationship, your partner wants to feel validated by you and desires to be appreciated. Over time, if they don't get the appreciation they deserve, they may feel inadequate and choose to leave the relationship. 6 reasons people leave the one they love. Number 5, they don't feel listened to. Ooh, that's a hard one right there, man. Because if you're talking and you feel like the person you love and you're in a relationship with never listens to what you're saying and going one ear and out the other ear, you're going to question whether they love you at all. One tip we always get is that communication is very important in a relationship. However, we might take that to mean that we need to be doing a lot of talking in a relationship, but it's more than just talking. It's also about listening. That's the part we miss in relationships, man, the listening part. Yeah, communication does have to do with talking. You got to communicate, let a person know how you feel, let them know where you are in the relationship so you don't have any surprises. But at the same time, you got to be a listener. It's better to listen, man, than to talk. Anyway, I don't care what situation. I don't care if it's your best damn friend. Because guess what? If your friend is excited about something and he show up and he's talking about it, like, man, let me tell you about what happened, man. Man, today, but you might have something you want to talk about that's just as exciting. If that was me, you know what I would do? I'm going to listen to everything my friend got to say first. I'm going to let him get it all out. I'm not going to interrupt and say, oh, hold on, let me tell you about what I'm doing. Because now you're trying to take over the conversation. You want to hijack it. You want to steal their thunder. See, the best thing to do is if you want them to listen to you, when he has something he's talking about, let him exhaust that. I don't mean just let him talk until he's done talking. Ask some questions. Engage him about what he's talking about. When he's done with that topic, go on. Now, let me tell you what happened to me. Now he can stop and listen to you. If another person comes around you, man, and you got some news you want to give and they got some news they can give, let them exhaust themselves first. And then share your information. Healthy communication consists of both listening and speaking. If your partner doesn't feel properly listened to and don't have much of a voice, they may feel that they can't express themselves in the way they like to with you. 6 reasons people leave the one they love. Number 6 and the final one, they no longer feel an emotional connection. And again, we said emotional connection is a feeling of alignment and intimacy between two people that goes beyond just physical attraction, having fun together, surface level conversations, or even intellectual similarities. So they no longer feel an emotional connection. Studies have shown that the love and passion that comes with the initial boost of marriage has a tendency to wear off after about 2 years. So a lot of times when people get married, they get a boost in their relationship after marriage. They say that boost lasts probably about 2 years. This is why the best relationships are the ones that have genuine friendship at their core. If you want success in your next relationship, become friends before anything. Become friends with her first. Get to know her on a deep level, because oftentimes the foundation is not friendship. The foundation is some sex stuff. Because sometimes we have a one-night stand or a situation that should have probably been a one-night stand. And because we want somebody in our life, we act as though that's our relationship. Or we're trying to build a relationship. Bro, she a stripper. We put ourselves in some situations with people that are not our friend, and we saying that we love them and we're in a relationship with them. You better find somebody you can be friends with first. Better find, because look, man, there's plenty of women I see that look attractive. Just because a woman is attractive, don't mean she deserves your time. Emotional connection is often what sustains a long-lasting relationship, and if that is no longer there, this may be another reason why people choose to leave the person they love. So we said that it's 6 reasons why people leave the one they love. We said number 1 was they don't feel respected. Number 2, they don't feel emotionally supported. Number 3, loss of physical intimacy. Number 4, they don't feel they bring enough to the table. Number 5, they don't feel listened to. And then number 6, they no longer feel an emotional connection. Any questions, concerns, or comments, y'all, about this today?